All right, guys, I'm going to go to Twitter. I'm going to try to log in here. Twitter.com. I'm going to hit enter, and I get my account has been locked.
Twitter's mission statement is, and I quote, to give everyone the power to create and share ideas and information instantly without barriers. But wait, does Twitter really mean everyone? I think not. Let's be very clear here. Locking investigative journalist James O'Keefe out of his Twitter account for no stated reason is not the power of sharing without barriers. Setting a timer until O'Keefe is allowed to speak again on the eve of a bombshell revelation about Hillary Clinton's gun-grabbing agenda straight from a United States Senator is not the power of sharing without barriers. That's not power, it's not sharing, it's just barriers. The scary thing is, this is the world where Twitter and the mainstream media want us to live, where commentators like Milo Yiannopoulos and investigative journalists like James O'Keefe are stifled. But trolls are allowed to hurl death threats at conservatives, and radical Islamists are allowed to spread their gruesome plot to dominate the world with a brutal caliphate. But you can't have it both ways, you just can't. You can't use an undercover video from 11 years ago to try to destroy Donald Trump, yet decry O'Keefe's undercover journalism as wrong. And herein lies the secret to the strategy of the Democrats. They don't want equality. They claim to champion equal standards for everyone, but serving a subpoena to a citizen journalist who exposed voter fraud is not an equal standard. Blaming Milo Yiannopoulos for abusive tweets he didn't even send himself is not an equal standard. Indicting David Daleiden for exposing Planned Parenthood's brutal chop shop of human baby body parts is not an equal standard. Nor is it a coincidence that Daleiden's target, Planned Parenthood, donates millions of dollars to Hillary Clinton, or Milo's target, feminism, helps Democrats hold on to their power. But it does beg the question, what is Twitter so afraid we'll see if James O'Keefe is not silenced? Are they afraid the American people will rebel against Hillary's plot to grab our guns?
There's still a Republican control in Congress, and if Hillary is elected, is there anything she could do to...
Well, there might be executive order. Yeah.
And then we found this email in the WikiLeaks DNC email treasure trove. It's an email from Hillary's press secretary, Brian Fallon, about the kinds of gun control laws Clinton would enact using executive orders if she were to become president.
Hillary wants to shut it down.
She's going to shut it down.
I mean,
you think she will?
We're getting guns away from everyone in this country. She'll close loopholes. She'll get rid of assault weapons. She'll get rid of being able to buy, unlimited bullets. I mean, all that she needs to stop.
The point is, there's a gross double standard when it comes to the media and liberals and their treatment of conservatives and truth-telling journalists. They don't want to hear it. But the funny thing is, they don't mind hearing videos about Donald Trump. They don't mind watching undercover stings from To Catch a Predator. It's all fun and games for liberals when Trump's tax returns are stolen. That's fair game because we're entitled to see those tax returns. That's what a liberal guest told me this week. But when the Democrats themselves are hacked, when WikiLeaks releases emails from Hillary's campaign, when James O'Keefe exposes Hillary's agenda, woe to those who dare to tell the truth. Are we supposed to be surprised, though? Hillary Clinton, who blames terrorism on guns instead of radical Islam. Hillary Clinton, who supported a 25% tax on gun purchases. Hillary Clinton, whose delegate admitted in a previous undercover sting by James O'Keefe that Hillary's secret agenda is to ban all guns.
But Hillary would support banning guns, right? Okay, yeah, I didn't know what her position was.
The point is, liberals love to excuse their bad behavior as a one-time thing whenever journalists uncover their transgressions. A one-time mistake, an isolated incident, selectively edited footage. Do any of those phrases sound familiar? Well, James O'Keefe destroyed that narrative. It's not a one-time slip of the tongue, a misrepresented comment when it's repeated. When it's repetitive, it's a pattern. And so is Jack Dorsey's habit of stifling conservatives. And that's my final point tonight. You can reach me on Twitter at Liz_Wheeler. I read all your tweets as soon as the show is over. And if you liked the show, please send me an email at oann.com/contact. Remember, we're coming to you prime time now at our brand new 9 p.m. Eastern time slot. And if you don't have cable, don't worry. We're available now online at cloudtv.com. So catch Tipping Point tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern and have a good night.